You've got to be kidding me. Adam Pearce just made the most cowardly, absolutely spineless decision in WWE history, and if you're not furious about this, you haven't been paying attention. Brun Breakker, the most dominant force we've seen in years, has just been fired after what they are calling a savage backstage attack. But here's what they are not telling you, and this is going to make your blood boil. This isn't about protecting anyone. This is about politics, fear, and management protecting their golden boys while throwing the future of this company straight into the garbage. Stick around because what I'm about to reveal will make you question everything WWE has told you about this situation. Let me paint you the picture of what really went down backstage at Monday Night Raw. Sources close to the locker room are saying that Brun Breakker was in the middle of what should have been a routine conversation with several superstars when things escalated. But here's the question nobody's asking: who provoked this? Because from what we're hearing, Breakker didn't just snap out of nowhere. Multiple wrestlers have come forward anonymously saying that there's been a targeted campaign to push Brun's buttons for weeks now. The so-called savage attack everyone's talking about, it happened after Breakker was confronted by multiple superstars who were reportedly mocking his family legacy, bringing up his uncle Rick Steiner and his father Scott Steiner, questioning whether he deserved to be in WWE or if he was just riding his family name. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. Quick trivia question for the comments: if someone repeatedly disrespected your family legacy to your face, how long would you keep your cool? Drop your answer below. But here's where this gets absolutely insane. Adam Pearce made this decision to fire Brun Breakker within hours of the incident. Hours. No investigation, no hearing, no chance for Breakker to tell his side of the story. Meanwhile, and this is the part that should have every wrestling fan up in arms, we've seen superstars do far worse and get nothing more than a slap on the wrist. Remember when certain top stars destroyed entire sets? Remember backstage brawls that were swept under the rug? But somehow, Brun Breakker defending himself after weeks of harassment gets him fired on the spot? The WWE locker room is reportedly in complete chaos right now. We're hearing that multiple superstars are threatening to walk out in solidarity with Breakker. Some of the biggest names in the company are saying this is the final straw that proves management plays favorites and protects their chosen ones while destroying anyone who doesn't fit their predetermined narrative. We have a quick request for you. We are constantly working to improve our content to earn your love and support. That's why we would truly appreciate it if you could take a moment to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update here on Wrestling Zone Insider. Now let's talk about what nobody in mainstream wrestling media wants to address. Brun Breakker was becoming too popular, too dominant, and too unpredictable for WWE's carefully scripted plans. He wasn't following the corporate line. He was cutting real promos, having intense matches, and connecting with fans in a way that made management nervous. When you have a legitimate powerhouse who can't be controlled, who threatens to overshadow the company's carefully manufactured stars, what do? You find an excuse to get rid of them. Think about it. Breakker was on an unstoppable tear through the roster. He was getting organic crowd reactions that some of WWE's top stars can only dream of. He was bringing legitimacy and intensity back to a product that many fans feel has become too sanitized, too predictable, too safe. And that's exactly what scared Adam Pearce and the people pulling his strings. They want wrestlers they can control, not genuine athletes who bring real intensity. Here's another trivia question I want you to answer in the comments. Name one superstar who was pushed aside when they got too popular for management to handle. There are plenty of examples throughout WWE history, so let's hear them. Our sources inside the WWE locker room are painting a picture of absolute pandemonium right now. Veterans are questioning Adam Pearce's judgment. Younger wrestlers are scared they could be next if they step out of line. And the superstars who were involved in the confrontation with Breakker, they are reportedly walking around like they own the place now, knowing management has their backs no matter what they do. One source told us that several locker room leaders tried to speak with Pearce immediately after the firing decision was announced. They wanted to advocate for Breakker, explain the full context of what happened, and push for a fair investigation. But Pearce allegedly refused to even hear them out. He made it clear the decision was final and anyone who had a problem with it could reconsider their position with the company. That's a direct threat to anyone who speaks up. The hypocrisy is staggering when you look at WWE's history. They preach about locker room unity, about being a family, about handling conflicts professionally. But the second someone they want gone gives them the slightest excuse, they pounce without hesitation. Meanwhile, their protected stars can do virtually anything without consequences. This firing represents something much bigger than just one superstar losing his job. This is about WWE's direction as a company. This is about whether they want real, intense, unpredictable competitors or manufactured, corporate-approved robots who read scripted lines and never color outside the designated boundaries. Brun Breakker represented everything wrestling should be: intensity, athleticism, genuine emotion, and unpredictability. And they just threw it away. What message does this send to the rest of the roster? Keep your head down, don't make waves, don't stand up for yourself, and definitely don't become so popular that you threaten the established hierarchy. It's the most backwards, counterproductive approach imaginable for a wrestling company. You should want superstars who generate real heat, real reactions, and real excitement. Instead, WWE continues to prioritize control over creativity, politics over performance. Trivia question 3 for the comment section. What do you think Brun Breakker should do next? AEW, Impact, New Japan, or should he fight to get his job back? Let us know your take. The immediate fallout from this decision is going to be massive. We're already hearing that several promotions have reached out to Breakker's representatives expressing interest. Can you imagine Brun Breakker showing up in AEW? The wrestling world would explode. Tony Khan would be getting one of the most talented, most intense performers in the business, someone who was wasted by WWE's corporate machine. But beyond Breakker's future, think about what this does to WWE's own roster. Every single wrestler is now watching and learning that loyalty means nothing, that hard work means nothing, that fan reactions mean nothing if management decides they want you gone. The trust between the locker room and the front office has been shattered. How do you build a cohesive roster when everyone's watching their back, scared they'll be the next one fired for defending themselves? And let's talk about the fans for a minute. WWE fans have been begging for more intensity, more edge, more unpredictability in the product. Brun Breakker was delivering exactly that. He was must-see TV every single time he appeared. And now he's gone because of Adam Pearce's knee-jerk reaction and WWE's paranoid need to control every aspect of their product. The fans are being robbed of incredible matches and storylines because management can't handle real emotion. So here we are, watching WWE make the same mistakes they've made countless times before. They had lightning in a bottle with Brun Breakker, a legitimate superstar in the making who brought genuine intensity and excitement every single night. And they threw it away to protect their fragile corporate structure and keep their chosen ones comfortable. Adam Pearce's decision to fire Brun Breakker isn't just wrong, it's cowardly, it's short-sighted, and it's exactly what's been holding WWE back from reaching its full potential. The locker room knows it, the fans know it, and deep down, Pearce knows it too. This story is far from over. We're going to keep you updated on every single development, every locker room reaction, and every move Brun Breakker makes next. Make sure you're subscribed to Wrestling Zone Insider with notifications turned on because this situation is going to evolve rapidly and you don't want to miss a single update. Final question for the comments. Do you think Adam Pearce made the right decision, or is this the worst management move in recent WWE history? And more importantly, will you continue supporting WWE after they threw away one of their best talents? Sound off below. We read every single comment and we want to hear your passionate takes on this absolute disaster of a situation. The wrestling world is watching, the locker room is furious, and Brun Breakker's story is just beginning. Stay tuned to Wrestling Zone Insider for all the exclusive details they don't want you to know.